So how to install vinyl cove base? Then install it again. What's good, everybody? It's Carpet Mike here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, and right now you are watching me pull off black vinyl cove base because my client wanted white vinyl cove base. Hey, that's what I get for just calling shots on my own, doing the old slop and popping him and saying, you know what, Mike, I'm not feeling that dark colored base. Let's swap it out to a white. So first things first, we're going to use a little bit of heavy duty liquid nails. I cut the tip off and then you see me just pop it in the hole there. That's how we're going to go ahead and release it. Load up the caulk gun. We got this white base from Lowe's Home Improvement Store. So we're going to work with some Lowe's product. They didn't have the white and the roll though, so I'm working with 4-foot sections. Not my preferred method of cove base installation, but hey, you work with what the client wants. So we're going to go ahead and butter up a couple strips across the back here with that heavy duty liquid nails. Boom, boom. Go ahead and hit the release on that caulk gun there, because if you leave it nice and tight, that stuff will end up all over your floor. It tends to do that anyway, but at least we try to put in preventative measures so that we could avoid that. Next, pick up your cove, line it up, starting at the door jamb. Actually, on this one, I started on the tub and went off of the tub, working my way towards the door jamb, and we're going to go ahead and cut it off at that there. I can't talk. I'm exhausted. We're going on lockdown here in Cleveland. I don't know if you caught the news on that one, so this is going to be an exciting week to see how all this maps out. Next piece, we're going to line it up. We want to make sure the seam is nice and tight there. All right, nice and snug. Can't have any gaps on these 4-foot sections because it'll look horrific. It's tough to make this stuff look good as is. So do everything possible to keep it nice and tight and even Stevens. Once it's cut off, we know what we're working with here. Get that extra piece out of the way. And go ahead and pull down the piece there. Get our caulk gun. Just throw a couple little lines on the back there. Look at this, just smooth sailing. Jobs like this, you want to have the earbuds in your ears, listening to that favorite playlist, feeling good about life, and then just chip away at it because it's so tedious hanging cove base. And if you rush, it's all bad. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and get that next one lined up. We are good to go. Let's get into some more intricate cuts, though, where you could actually learn something from these videos. Alrighty, slop and pop time. Let's speed things up. So I put one piece up against the back. I'm under a vanity right there too. Incredibly uncomfortable. We're going to go ahead and shave out the back. The reason we shave the backing out at those corners is because when you wrap it around, it's going to fit in much nicer. See how we do our little corner cuts? We shave out the back to wrap it around there. Boom, boom. We're going to double cut that. Definitely questionable, but it did line up very nice, so life was good. Wrap it around, push, push, push. And we got the kitchen area here. Line up the cove base. We're going to have to shave a little off the top there to make life easier. And that's the beauty of installing it under vanities there. You can get a little bit hacky-wacky with the top cut there. Nobody will ever see because the cabinets do hang down and they will hide that as long as you don't get too aggressive with it. So, same scenario. Just working our way around the room there, cutting it off. Making sure our seams are nice and tight because you don't want any of that gappage. Here's where we get all sorts of fun. Cut the corner, cut the top, cut here, cut there, shave out the back. Glue, glue, glue. I glued way too much on that one. I forgot. Oh, wait, I got to cut that off there and I got glue everywhere. Yeah, take your time. All right, here we go. Nice straight wall. Can't mess that up, can I? I probably can. Now I just left the scene. I went to go hang out. Oh, there I am. I'm ready to work again. Yeah, we had a plank pop out right there. So I pulled it back together. Line up the cove base, cut the back. Throw a little butter. Wrap it around. Boom, boom. Gonna cram the vent back on. Make it fit. I'm gonna smack it with a hammer a few times because you know how we do. If it doesn't fit, hit it with a hammer. Cut this little edge piece. Butter, butter. Drop it on. Over to the edge. Shape out around the baseboard. Boom, boom, boom. Everything looks fantastic. All right. Now we are down to behind the refrigerator and stove. Another incredibly uncomfortable area for me to work in. But hey, you get in where you fit in and you get things done. Wrapping it around the corner there. See me shaving out the back. So important to make those corners look good. I could do a slow motion video of that if any of you are struggling. Because really, to me, that's like the toughest part of cove base. Shaving out the back, getting it dead on with that, and then it'll wrap around the edges. Very nice for you. You get a beautiful installation, finalized product. Life is good. Here is the last one. You see how shredded my hand was there too on the back of my hand? I was doing floating stairs yesterday. Tack strip and staples and everything else. Every time I wrapped my hand around the floating stair, just tore me apart. I was rocking hoodies and everything. It was still cutting through all that and just making a hot mess of me. Customers all wanted to shake my hand and I got blood dripping out everywhere. It was all bad. We got through it though. It was okay. They handed me envelopes full of cash, so life was good. So we went ahead and shaved out the back there. Gonna go ahead and get me a straight little notch there. And once I get that, I'm gonna fold it back and use the cove base as my own straight edge template. Line it up to where I marked it. Just go ahead and score it. Okay. Fold it. Cut the rest of that off. Let's get that out of the way. All right, let's get a little butter on here. I think I'll leave the scene on this one for like an hour or two, but that's okay. Bear with me. I'm definitely coming back. All right, here we go. Throw a little butter on that. Boom, 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 boom. Go ahead, top that off. Alrighty. Wrap it around. Get it nice and tight. Biggity bam. Cove base installation. Good to go. Now, if any of it seems to pull back from the corners, just give it a minute. Push it back up. Once the glue tacks up, it'll stick into place, and that's all there is to it. So, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you on the next